feeling alright today. I'll take the chance to try to get some more done than usual. You've been, Tignari? That's...
Shh! Keep your voice down.
Tignari, am I going to die? And tell Suna that I'm sorry, Tignari. I heard that people...
What happened?
Okay, enough. You just have a small fever. Take your medication and rest.
Really? Then...
No can do. You're a big kid now.
Oh...
Hey, let me ask you something.
I don't know either. Mom, it's different from before. After I got out,
Could it be?
So that's how this whole mess happened. Anyway, Traveler, Paimon, let's step out for now.
Mr. Forest Watcher.
I gave him some antipyretics. I told him that he would feel better after some medicine and rest. His symptoms resemble a fever, but something else is causing...
What do we do? Mr.
If memory serves, a plant called Vasantigrat, a small number grow in arid deserts. They usually look like They're expensive and unable to grow in the Avidya forest. I'll ask the caravans. Go find Kale, have her prepare medicinal tools.
All right. Thank you.
Contaminated region, huh? Is that why you two are also here?
Yep. Is it a new withering zone?
Doesn't seem like one. Whether you look at scale, internal the only thing they have in common is that they aren't welcome. This nuisance made itself...
We feel the same way.
All right. Let's contact the caravans first and purchase some... There's no time to waste. We have to move quickly.
Troublesome illness.
Even though the rain has stopped, you still need to watch out for puddles. Just like how the past stays in the memory. Long after. Oh, sorry.
Excuse me. I'd like to purchase some Vasan...
I'm sorry, Mr. Forest.
Closed?
It's a long story. They were mechanical parts that we got from the academia. Although our caravans had to pull together Mora to afford those parts. All the merchants talked it over and we decided to raise the price.
I don't get it. If these goods are so important, raising prices won't solve anything. I'd bet.
Mr. Forest Watcher, it's not that we don't... We asked around and apparently the forest... We can't keep waiting out here for the thief to come out.
So the bandit hid in the contaminated How many people were there in total? Were they...
That crook came from the contaminated region.
No people.
Even if I tell you, you might not...
What the heck? The Avidya forest has creatures like that?
To be honest, I'd rather... It came out of nowhere. Before we were all shocked by the time...
I see. If we help you retrieve your...
Oh, but of course! Not only that, but you'll become one of...
Enough. Tell me something that's actually useful.
Maybe one after our goods were stolen. If you're interested, you can go and talk to them.
All right. We'll go and have a word.
After the goods were stolen, it turns out that many others have also... However, the crab only seems to be interested. The caravan carrying a large amount of Mora had an uneventful... Whatever the case, That thing is a...
I heard from the caravanners that there have been We don't normally see the mechanical crab. It only shows up when the caravans are here.
You haven't tried capture.
We have, but it's... However, we did It apparently lives in the deepest part of the forest. Once its stash grows large enough, it moves everything in...
Keep some Sumera roses on
That mechanical crab is fast, strong. 10 of us might not even be able to take that thing head on. Didn't the academia ban research on mechanical life forms years ago? Where did that thing come from? Our salaries even got slashed because of it.
How are things? Did you...
We learned of its behaviors, but assuming normal operational status, mechanical... If I were its owner, I'd command it to steal more, but it only goes after
Right.
So, you all found...
Do you have any more mechanical parts?
Yes, I still have a small... Oh, are you?
Under constant external conditions. Here's what we know so far. It has a mechanical If we have said components, we can lure... well...
You're right. We don't have any other options right now. This bag of samples is all yours, Mr. Forest Watcher. If you can get our goods back,
We don't need anything in return, but I'll be keeping this. We'll also need to borrow a sumpter beast. Our act has to be convincing if we want the...
Oh, yeah, no problem at all. If it means getting our...
I'll have to decline that offer. Once it appears, capture it.
Don't worry, we're professionals.
Looking at the trade routes and the contaminated region's current perimeter.
Then let's get to it.
Okay. We'll start from here, and this sumpter beast isn't familiar with us yet.
The sumpter beast went ahead. Let's keep up with it. Why'd it stop?
Looks like it's loafing around. Or maybe it's hungry. The caravanners grew disheartened.
All right, it's moving again. Did you? Ah! Is that the mechanical?
It looks strong. Be careful.
Whirling snap! Fate is upon you. Let me scrub. Yeah! Sakura swirl!
Fallen amber! Help! Go! Just try to escape this time, you... Hey! Playing dumb won't save you! Spill it!
It doesn't seem capable of comprehending complex questions. I don't know why you're stealing. Stolen items must be returned to their right... You came from the depths of the contaminated region, right? If you take us there, I'll give you some mechanical...
It reacted!
We can't be certain yet. It's exciting.
Okay, so you want the crowd to lead us into the
That's right. The contaminated region has a large and currently expanding... If we charge straight in, we'll get lost like headless pigeons. I've been studying this contaminated region recently, and I have a hypothesis of...
Paimon gets it now.
It doesn't have to. As long as it... I gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack us, we can...
It seems to be really...
Listen to me. Wait for us here. No running. We'll be back soon. If you're still here when we return... I'm not sure, but our priorities are to retrieve the mechanic. We should return. But before we do, we need to...
These are the mechanical parts that were stolen! You really got them back! Thank you all so very much. Don't worry about the price.
2 is enough.
No, that won't do.
No need. I've already...
Reward? You mean that bag?
But those parts are very useful to me. I retrieved the things you needed. Oh, and before we go, just a reminder, the forest has an intricate and
Noted. Thank you all ever so much.
Let's return to the village. The earlier we can give the child...
Traveler and Paimon. Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment. Do you need me to help grind?
No need. A precise dosage is required.
Oh, okay.
But once I'm done, you can deliver the He gets a little nervous when I'm around for too long. I'll go prepare the medication. Traveler, give me a hand.
How is he? Doing any... I feel like that's wonderful! Oh yeah, he asked me to tell you that Suna came by early. Suna didn't get mad, so he wanted to...
It's nothing. Did you prepare the traveling gear I asked you?
Of course I did!
Yes, we're going to the contaminated region. I'm leaving everything to you while I'm...
Huh? But I...
Many things are learned by doing. And once they've deal with problems as you yourself see fit.
That's right! You'll do... Alright, then I'll do my best. Master, Traveler, Paimon, take...
We'll be all right. You put too much confidence in me. Let's return and find that crab.
Thank you.
We're here. This should be... Huh? Where's the... Did it secretly scuttle away?
You honored our agreement and as such, I'll hold up my end and Glad you're satisfied. If you want more, I want to see what happened there.
So this is the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about. It's like...
Do you feel unwell at all? Good. It's as I predicted. Elemental power.
How do you know that?
I haven't entered the contaminated region for a proper investigation. My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis. Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal? This flower species is formally... They're sensitive to ley lines and emit varying amounts of light in response. From the looks of things...
You're saying the contamination...
I can't confirm that right now. Let's take another look around and see...
You know, we haven't seen any animals this entire time. The birds used to chirp really loudly.
This contaminated region currently appears... Some animals have keen...
Leaky ley lines sure can...
Like how plants have preferred growth conditions, climate, temperature, humidity, this equilibrium is broken when the surround... If normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However...
Then why are we okay?
I'm not sure why you are, but he and I are fine because our... Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated ley line energy. That's about it for the investigation. Environment... Setup complete. Excellent. Looks like it's working.
What's this?
A purification device that I made. It can absorb...
What a neat thing!
I wouldn't mind if that would actually work. Unfortunately, the purification devices have their limits. At best, if we want to permanently eradicate the contamination... That's right.
Huh? The mechanic...
Something's approaching. So that's it. Now that the ley line energy has stabilized, the monsters that had left... Get rid of them quickly. Don't let them get close to the purification...
Take flight! Shadows of fate!
Wind Strider!
Whew! That's all of them! Hey! Where are you? Let's hurry and keep up! The mechanical crab went that way! Let's keep up!
Help! Help!
Wind Strider!
My apologies! Shadows of fate!
Spare me.
Hey! Are you okay?
These injuries are superficial. Don't move, I'll patch you up.
Don't worry, we took care of him!
Oh, good. It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
How do we explain this? It heard you shouting for help and brought us...
It's faking it. Do you know what's inside? I just... I gotta... Be careful. No wonder the academia...
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village. At that point, someone will bring him to Kale for help. So you think...
It's so hard to...
Alright, regardless of what you're thinking, that's why I'll give you another mechanical... Guess not. Well, make sure to hang on to it. And also, how do you feel about...
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand.
It seems like it possesses limited... Help others to get parts. That's probably its thought process. It's getting late. So let's... Hey, over here! Come on, you big lummox, raise your head and look up! Let's set up camp here.
Alright, Paimon also thinks
Oh.
this place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook 10...
You're not wrong, but the primary rainforests are very wet. For the next tasks at hand, let's divide and...
Leave it to Paimon.
I'm not expecting that much. That's right. You can use... Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame. The down...
Traveler, Tignari. Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants until we... Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground, and...
Those were probably deadleaf butterflies. My guess is that they mistook you for a bird when you flew over. Never mind. The tent's up, so you... Oh, you found some already.
Paimon understands it this time. It won't...
Sorry, no part... That task wasn't important enough. If every little... I'll note little things like this and give a cumulative reward at a later time. That is...
It looks really sad.
After some further thought, it might come up with some weird misunderstanding if I don't... I'm off to prepare dinner. We'll take shifts.
We need lookouts?
Yes, even though most animals fled because of the... It's settled then. I'll set up some... Have a good night. Hmm?
Paimon's getting... It's been a while since we camped out. This is like...
Hmm? You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well? That's good. I was worried that you two wouldn't be able to sleep, so Don't worry. They're made from all Speaking of which, have you... It was scampering around over there just now, but I don't know... So you can tell... A ley line effluence of this magnitude occurred without... Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. The academia, topics related to mechanical life forms were popular. They proposed an intriguing idea. However, no matter which modules are in their pursuit to discover the differences between mechanical and biological, the irony is... I'm interested in the topic of mechanical life, but it's just my ancestors and the Valuka Shuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. The blood of my people were born from this symbol. So to me, all life is not an expendable commodity. And by placing yourself above other life forms, really? Coffee? Did you prepare this for us? All right. Seeing that you're not planning on using it. All right. Suit yourself. The night watch is yours. Stay safe.